I'm about to reveal the best competitive settings in Fortnite Chapter 6. These competitive settings will guarantee you a huge FPS boost and lower input delay. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so you want to head over to your in-game settings on Fortnite, and under display, for the window mode, I recommend you actually make it full screen. The reason as to why you should make it on full screen is because according to benchmarks, full screen will actually boost your FPS and reduce your input delay. In full screen mode, you cannot interact with other windows as easily. So make sure that you have this on full screen. Next, onto your resolution, make sure that you're using a stretch resolution in order to get the best performance possible. Stretch resolution actually drastically boosts your FPS and it makes you play better overall. If you do not know how to get stretch resolution on full screen, I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description. Now for VSync, make sure that you have this turned off. This setting eliminates screen tearing, but as Fortnite themselves state that disabling VSync can give higher frame rate and better input response. Onto your frame rate limit, make sure that you cap your frame rate limit 3 under your monitor's refresh rate so your monitor can render the frames easier. Onto your rendering mode, make sure that you have it on performance mode for the lowest amount of input delay possible and the highest amount of FPS. Onto your graphics settings, this is basically personal preference, but I have my brightness on 100 and my colorblind mode on off. Onto your 3D resolution, make sure that your 3D resolution is anywhere between 90 to 95%, because when you lower your 3D resolution, you're basically rendering less pixels, which results in more FPS and less input delay. Onto your view distance, make sure that you keep it anywhere between medium and far, obviously so you can see your opponents from a further distance, and the view distance setting does not impact your performance a lot. Onto your textures, make sure that you have that on low, and your meshes on low, which is basically the mobile builds. Then you want to head over to your sound settings and you want to make sure that your sound quality is on low, because as Fortnite themselves state that high quality sounds better but may decrease performance. And if you want to squeeze every frame possible, then make sure that you have visualized sound effects turned off. Onto your in-game settings, you want to make sure that your matchmaking region is on the lowest amount of MS possible to basically get the lowest amount of ping possible, so for me it's Middle East. And you want to scroll a little bit down until you find simple edit. Now this is a setting that got added just this season and I recommend you have this turned off unless you're a beginner. I do not like the way it works. Onto your keyboard and mouse settings, you want to make sure that you're running your mouse on 800 DPI. All the pros like Bolts and Peterbot are running 800 DPI. And for your X and Y sensitivity, I recommend you run anywhere between 4 to 8. Now this is basically personal preference whether you want to play on high sense or low sense, but for me I'm playing on 5.8, which is the best sensitivity for me. For your targeting sensitivity, I recommend you have it anywhere between 25 to 35%. Now for your double movement, make sure that you have your forward diagonal angle on 68, your strafe angle on 90, and your backward diagonal angle on 135. Then you want to go ahead and apply and close Fortnite. Alright guys, then you want to go ahead and open your Epic Games launcher and you want to head over to Fortnite and you want to go ahead and press on those 3 little dots right here and you want to head over to options, and this is basically going to open the Fortnite installation options. You want to make sure that Fortnite Save the World is unchecked if you do not play it. Lots of people have this checked and they do not play Save the World, so make sure that you have this unchecked if you do not play Save the World. Make sure that high resolution textures is turned off. When you turn this off, you're going to be getting a huge FPS boost and lower input delay, because when you have this option on, it actually kills your FPS as you're basically running high resolution textures, and when you're running high resolution textures, you're rendering more pixels, which kills your FPS. Then for DirectX 12 shaders, we're not running Fortnite on DirectX 12, so you just want to have this off. And then for pre-download streamed assets, you want to make sure to have this turned on. And this is basically going to install all the assets that would normally be streamed during gameplay, ensuring that while you're running Fortnite, all the assets are not streamed via network, which kills your ping and is really hardware demanding. So you want to make sure to have this turned on and you want to click apply. Then you want to head over to your Windows settings and you want to head over to gaming, game mode, and you want to make sure to have game mode turned off. Lots of PC optimizers and tweakers recommend that you have this setting turned off for Windows 11. It's Jerian, Zilly, EXM, including CodeLife himself. All of these people ask you to turn off game mode. As for Windows 11, it does not work well. Anyways, you want to head over to graphics right here, change default graphics settings, and you want to make sure that hardware accelerated GPU scheduling is turned on. This is basically going to reduce latency and improve performance. Then you want to head over to graphics and you want to search for a desktop app and you want to locate your Fortnite Win64 folder. Then you want to go ahead and open the Fortnite client Win64 shipping.exe. Then you want to click on Fortnite options and make sure to have it on high performance. Then click on save. Once that's done, you want to head over to privacy and security, head over to Windows security, then head over to device security, and you want to make sure that memory integrity is turned off. Memory integrity is basically a service on your system, a really hardware demanding service on your system that prevents attacks from inserting malicious code into high security processes. So you want to make sure to have this option turned off. Alright guys, another thing you want to go ahead and do is you want to press Windows and R, and you want to search for %temp%, and you want to go ahead and select everything in this folder, and you want to right click and click on delete. This is basically going to delete all the temporary files in your system, basically all the junk files in your system, in order to boost your system's performance. Then you want to go ahead and open the Fortnite competitive FPS boost pack. Now to get this FPS boost pack, you want to head over to the Discord server, the Tracer Tweaks Discord server. It's discord.gg/Tracer Tweaks. I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description. And you want to head over to the videos channel right here, and you'll find the FPS boost pack uploaded. Anyways, you want to go ahead and open the ultimate performance power plan, and this is basically going to enable the ultimate performance power plan. And you want to search for power options, and then you want to head over to power options right here, and as you guys can see, ultimate performance. Then you want to head over to the MSI mode utility, and you want to go ahead and open this link with Notepad, and you want to go ahead and download the MSI utility. You want to go ahead and copy paste this thing into Google, and you want to download the MSI utility version 3. As you can see right here, it's downloaded. Then you want to go ahead and run the MSI mode utility version 3.1. And you want to select your GPU. If it says line-based MSI right here, you want to make sure to go ahead and check MSI. This is basically a faster communication process between your CPU and GPU in order to reduce your input delay. And you want to make sure that you have the interrupt priority on normal. This will basically improve your input delay drastically. Then you want to go ahead and press on apply and minimize. Head back over to the Fortnite competitive FPS boost pack.
What the flip is this Razer thing, bro? What?
Alright, so this tool is basically a debloater that clears all the cache in your system. So you want to go ahead and apply number 1 and enter. Then number 2 and enter. Google Chrome cache. Basically, it's going to delete all the cache and the junk files in your system. Windows Update cache. Prefetch files. Windows Store cache. And you want to go ahead and apply the rest of the tweaks. Then you want to head over to the RAM tweaks. You want to go ahead and apply according to your RAM. So I've got... Bro, what's this? What the flip? Close, bro. Alright, never mind, guys. You want to go ahead and apply the RAM tweaks. So basically, I have 16 gigabytes. So you want to go ahead and apply that. Bang. Yes. There we go. Then you want to head over again. Oh, finally closed. Okay. Then you want to go ahead and open the Nvidia profile inspector. You want to basically copy and paste this link into Google. So copy, and you want to go ahead and paste this link into Google. Then you want to go ahead and download the Nvidia profile inspector.zip. Once you download the Nvidia profile inspector, you want to head over to profiles, and you want to search for Fortnite. You want to go ahead and click on enter. Then you want to import user-defined profiles, import profiles, and you want to head over to the Fortnite competitive FPS boost pack, and you want to apply any of these 3 profiles. This is a low NPC, a mid NPC, and another profile right here. So I want to go ahead and click on open. I'm going to apply the OG low profile. Profile successfully imported, and I want to go ahead and press apply changes. This is basically going to apply something similar to the resolution Agent Jeff has. Something like potato graphics, but it's not really potato graphics. But it's going to drastically boost your FPS and reduce your input delay. And that is it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.